Hey, so I just want to preface this video. Preface, right? I just want to say something at the start of this video before I get too negative or whatever. I'm not trying to attack anybody in this video. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. And yeah, it's no big deal, but it's just something that I've noticed and have a little bit of an issue with. I'm a YouTube film critic, right? It's pretty safe to say that you could describe me as that. And I feel like a lot of people that are also doing this thing, I've noticed have been doing this certain thing that's been sort of bothering me a little bit. Okay, so pretty much ever since Endgame has been coming out and has come out, everybody has been saying one particular thing for months and months, for the past few months. And it's the same thing. It's the same goddamn thing. It's the same phrase. And everybody keeps saying it. And that is, they keep using the word culmination. The culmination.
Culmination.
They keep saying that this is the culmination of 10 years, 20 films in the making. They keep saying that Endgame is that. I just think that culmination isn't a word that comes out, you know, in everyday life. Like, maybe for some people it would be. But I just feel like maybe somebody saw one review and then somebody repeated it, and then it's just become this big thing, and everybody keeps using that word. It's become everybody's favorite fucking word in the world. And look, I'm pretty sure I'm guilty of it myself, but yeah, I just think we can lay off on the word culmination for a bit, to be honest, because everybody keeps using it. I just think that we could be a little more original with our sentences and, you know, come up with something a bit more creative in terms of phrases. That being said, a similar thing happened with another Marvel movie that came out just a couple of years ago. When Spider-Man Homecoming came out, everybody also said the same goddamn thing about that it reminded them of a John Hughes film. And look, I'm guilty myself, okay? Here's a clip to prove it.
And it really makes the movie look like it's going to be, like they said, a John Hughes kind of coming-of-age story.
And look, yes, John Hughes is famous enough that everybody might have just instantly thought of him. But I think that John Hughes isn't exactly who comes to my mind when I see Spider-Man Homecoming. You know, there are other teenage movies that it sort of has similar things to and everything. Like, if you're gonna say a teenage movie, just say generic high school movie, or like 10 Things I Hate About You, or some other high school movie. But no, I don't think that it was a coincidence that everybody said that it reminded them of a John Hughes film. They didn't have different high school titles going on. They said specifically a John Hughes film. Come on! Somebody wrote that in a review for sure. And then there were probably retweets, people read it, sharing it and everything. Everybody kept reading the same thing, that it was a John Hughes film, and everybody repeated it since, including myself. And just as a YouTube film critic, I want to urge people. I think that us doing this sort of stuff, you know, we're smart guys. I think that we should just come up with some more creative ways to put our sentences together, to differentiate ourselves from everyone else. Like, say something that you think specifically. That's all. I don't want to be too negative though, but just lay off on the fucking word culmination for a bit, alright?